What's going on, guys? 199 got back with you. United 2, Liverpool 2 at Anfield today. A very wet, soggy, slippery Anfield, by the way. United actually played a whole lot better than what I was anticipating them to do. And I'm being completely upfront and honest. I thought we were going to get massacred. I thought it was going to be an absolute massacre. I had actually predicted a 2-1 loss. We almost had that until a fucking beautiful goal by Ahmad. That kid is a stud. Absolutely a stud. And we had a couple of really good man of the match performances. I mean, you had Lissandro getting us on the board before anybody in Liverpool could, which is the first time that United have scored at Anfield since Jesse Lingard in 2018. So that being said, that was a fantastic and phenomenal goal for us to receive and get from one of our brightest stars in this team that we have at the moment, Lissandro Martinez. Unfortunately, we did let Liverpool get back in the game and get ahead of us as well. They ended up getting 2 goals within a span of about 15 minutes of that Martinez goal. One off of quite a fucking stellar goal by Cody Gakpo, just working his way through our defense in the box. We didn't have an answer for him at that moment. And then the other one came from a really fucking terrible moment where Matthias de Ligt gave up a handball penalty in the box. And unfortunately, Onana, even though he did go to the right location to stop it, the power of that shot by Mohamed Salah was just too fucking much for the keeper, Andre Onana, to stop. He did have a couple of really good saves, so I got to give Onana his flowers for this match today. He did really good. Obviously, it would have been better if we had been able to keep a clean sheet. He should have been able to stop that goal by Gakpo for sure. But nevertheless, a few moments later, what happened? Lo and behold, in the 90th minute, or actually, I think it was the 89th minute, if I'm not mistaken, young stud Amad Diallo comes in to save the day, put United up 2-2, draws them level with Liverpool, I should say, not put them up. Should have had a game winner. There was 30 seconds left. Xerxes weaves his way into the box, gets the ball, perfect cross into Harry Maguire. All he had to do was tap it in, but he went for a power strike, and it went over the bar. Should have been a 3-2 United victory. Ends up at a 2-2 draw. But you know what? United will take that so much more than what we would have had if we had to end up losing with that 2-1 scoreline that we had going into stoppage time. So beautiful goals by Ahmad and again by Lissandro Martinez. Fucking brilliant. Going to start our match ratings here. So we will start in goal. I'm going to say Onana, even though he did let 2 goals in, he came in clutch a couple of times. I'm actually going to give Onana a pretty fair score. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Obviously, he still has work to do to have those, 9 and 10 performances, but he had a solid performance today, even though 2 goals did go by him. One that he should have stopped, and a penalty that unfortunately was just too fucking powerful for him to stop. So I will say, like I said, I'm going to give a 7 to Andre Onana. Nosir Mazraoui, dude's been playing off the pitch for us. Absolute stellar signing that we got in the offseason. I'm actually going to give him a 7.5. He had a great game. Let's see, who else? De Ligt, dude. I was going to give De Ligt a higher score until that penalty that gave Liverpool the lead. So I'm going to give De Ligt a 7. I was actually closer to giving him an 8 until that penalty. So I will give De Ligt a 7. Harry Maguire, great performance, a man of the match style performance. I'm going to give Harry Maguire an 8. I'm actually going to give Harry Maguire an 8. He did really fucking well. He played his ass off multiple times. Did he stop goals coming in from that Liverpool attack? He almost had a game winner. Yeah, so I'm going to give Harry Maguire an 8. I'm going to actually give him his flowers. I'm going to give the same to Lissandro Martinez. He played lights out defensively, got us the first goal of the game, almost had a second goal a couple times. I can't smile enough about De Ligt. He is my favorite player that is in this team right now. He has been playing lights out, so I will give him, like I said, an 8 out of 10. Diogo Dalot, he played well, but I didn't say I don't think he did anything that was of substantial quality. So Dalot, I'm going to give him an average rating of a 7. I'm going to give him a 7. Let's see what else here. Ugarte played fucking brilliantly. Great defensive performance. Solid. Gonna give him a 7.5. Mainu, he played well, but he seemed a little bit. What's the word I'm trying to think of? A little bit overwhelmed by the sheer size of the tie. What it is, being the derby against our biggest rival. So I'm going to give him an average rating of a 7. He just seemed a little bit standoffish and a little bit too cautious. Amad Diallo, this kid definitely played his heart out. We would have lost if it wasn't for his goal. I'm going to give him an 8 as well, alongside Mazraoui and Martinez. He definitely had a stellar performance. Rasmus Højlund, not happy with his performance today. Very mediocre. I'm going to give him a 6.5 for Rasmus Højlund. Xerxes, he did get the pass in that could have won the game to Harry Maguire. Unfortunately, it didn't connect. He wasn't on long enough to really make a huge impact in the game, so I'm just going to give him an average score of 6.5 for Joshua Xerxes. Bruno Martinez played his ass off. He is our captain, and he has that United mentality that I love. I would hate to see him go, so I don't think he's going to. But for this match today, I'm going to give him a 7.5 performance. Could have done more, but he did a very solid performance, so I will give him a 7.5. Am I missing anybody here? Let's see, we have Maguire. Yoro wasn't in long enough to make an impact. Average score 7. Otherwise, I think that's all we had in the match, guys, for our player ratings. Man of the match. I thought about it. I thought about giving it to Amad for getting us back in the game. I thought of it giving it to Martinez for his solid performance. But I'm actually going to give my man of the match performance to one Harold Maguire, old slab head himself. It may be controversial to give him the man of the match, but you know what? He almost won the game for us, and he kept us in the game a whole lot more times than he has in previous fixtures. So I'm going to give Harry Maguire my man of the match. And as I said, a solid 8 out of 10 performance for Harry Maguire. Let me know what you guys think about this matchup, who your player of the match was, man of the match, what your player ratings are, what your feelings were of this match, what you saw. I saw United fighting. It was a proper Manchester Liverpool derby match. So I'm very happy with what we saw. Gutted that we didn't get that last minute win, but very proud that we ended up coming back to draw 2-2 level after what really sucked getting that penalty. So again, I say United man of the match, Harry Maguire. Very happy. I'm going to give the entire team as a whole a 7.5 performance. No, actually, I'm going to give us an 8 because I thought we were going to get absolutely massacred, and we came back to win. So I'm happy with what we saw. Gutted we didn't get the win, but proud of the boys. Let me know what your guys' thoughts were about the match. And until the next game, or video, I should say, excuse me, this is the One-Eyed United guy, keeping United. I'll see you guys on the next one. United draw with Liverpool at Anfield. Well done, boys. Well done.